Yo guys, it's the chess player over here. Today I'm gonna show you how to do a checkmate in 4 moves. This checkmate is known as the scholar's mate, and it starts with e4 and e5. Then you move the bishop to c4, threatening the f7 pawn. If the opponent does a limp move like knight c6, the queen crushes him going to h5. Now, if he moves knight f6 to threaten the queen with the intention of making her go backwards, you'll surprise him by going forward, and then you'll have a checkmate. He's got nowhere to go. It's important to say that the scholar's checkmate doesn't have one way to do it. It has just another variation. So you start the same with the pawn to e4, then to e5, taking out the bishop. Then in this case he takes also the... Now, instead of taking the queen to h5, you take her to f3. And in the case that the opponent does a limp move, you just take the queen to f7 and you have your checkmate. But it is important to say that there are many ways to prevent this checkmate from happening. So to start, you start the same way with e4 and e5. And now the whites will do the same and take the bishop to c7, threatening the same pawn. Now, to prevent the queen from going to h5 and to block her way into the f7 pawn, you just have to put your knight into f6. This will prevent the queen from going to h5, because otherwise the knight would take her out. This is another way to prevent the scholar's mate from happening. You take the bishop to c5, and then he will take out the queen to the h5. And now, the only way you can prevent it from happening is taking your queen in front of the king to e7. By doing this, his whole strategy will be all gone. If the white queen goes to f7, there will be no checkmate, because the queen will take her out. And then the bishop is useless, because if he tries to take out the queen, the king will take his place. Now, just in case if you're wondering if there is another way to prevent this from happening, yes there is. By moving the pawn to g6, you will block the queen's way to the checkmate. And now, the best option for her is to move the queen to xe5. Now, blacks will be in check and the tower will be inside of the queen.